This is the American Nightmare, Cody Rhodes, and you are listening to the Wrestling POV podcast.
Happy Thanksgiving, motherfuckers.
Happy Turkey Day.
Happy Thanksgiving.
I got vulgar there for a second. I don't know why.
There you go.
It might have something to do with some of the comments on this week's fantasy badge.
You know what? I think so.
Yes.
Already, man. I don't know if we're going to be able to make it through this show.
I guess we'll just have to sit there and find out. You know?
Yeah. I mean, I only saw one, and it was the one when you guys said, you know what? It fucking happened. And if you listened to last week's show, if you don't know what we're talking about the fantasy matchup this week. And we also said, and I'm pretty sure we said this, I know I'm not going fucking crazy, that we did say that we know that they wrestled each other. We're referring to Eddie Guerrero and Rey Mysterio.
Yes.
We know it's I mean, and that's why we didn't call it a fantasy matchup. We just called it a regular matchup this week.
It's true.
Because if it was a fantasy matchup, it just means that these guys never faced each other.
Mm-hmm.
Fantasy matchup means two people that never faced each other. And I'm pretty sure with my wording, I did right this week's matchup.
Think so. Yeah. But still.
And somebody still did it.
Yeah.
They still did it. Yeah. Anyway, a week. This week, not too much going on still. We'll talk about it more when we go over in This Week in Wrestling for the Survivor Series War Games. I think it's going to be pretty cool. And of course, we're going to give our predictions later on the show.
Yes.
That'll be pretty cool. But before we go into the fantasy matchup, I am your host, Tony Diaz, along with the $50 man, Clay Cutt.
What's going on, people?
And the Luchasaurus of Wrestling POV, Elio, the Gentleman, Canella.
I'm still recovering from last Saturday.
You know, Elio, you got probably the longest fucking intros on this show. What the fuck?
It tends to happen when you're, his age. God damn,
Every damn time.
Uh-huh.
And El Zeto Muto, Julian.
Yeah. How's it going, guys?
All right. You do that one more time, you're going to be off the fucking show today. All right.
Yes.
All right, let's go to this week's fantasy matchup. It was Battle of the Cruiserweights. No. What? Yeah. Right?
No, you're right.
Cruiserweight champions.
But they were the champions, though.
Yeah.
Yes.
It was Eddie Guerrero versus Rey Mysterio. Who was it, anyways? Jesus Christ, I forgot.
Me and Julian.
Clay and Julian.
Oh, Clay and Julian. Okay.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah, that's right. So obviously, if you don't know, now you know. Clay picked Eddie Guerrero, and Julian picked Rey Mysterio. So
Yeah.
And this is the one that we were talking about that we know. I mean, people, Jesus, man. Before I read these comments, Elio, you posted this on your TikTok, correct?
I did.
And what the results did you get over there?
So we have 56% voted for Eddie, while 44% went with Rey Mysterio.
Wow. That's pretty close.
Wow.
I was checking earlier today, and both of them had 50% each.
And the thing is, Clay said that you know you're a motherfucker, Clay. you do damn well. See, he was trying to be a nice guy, and shit. He's like, oh.
That's how I roll, man.
You son of a bitch. I'm looking at him like, this dude, come on. All right, let me read some questions before I give you guys the final polls on this. And here we go. Really, the first fucking comment. Will Kruger, he said this already happened at WrestleMania when they both were SmackDown Tag Team Champions. Oh boy.
Bro, we know. And I knew this shit was going to happen. I knew it was going to happen.
I even put it in the group chat. I said, there's always one.
Always one.
There is.
Always one. Oh, Lord. Jesus. All right. Clay, you got beer ready? I mean, this might be a long day.
I grabbed 2 just in case, but you know what? After this first comment, I'm thinking about cracking one open.
Yeah, I might have to run to the fridge and get mine.
Yeah. Wow. I knew it. I prepared myself because I knew how this was going to go, especially with the first fantasy matchup or matchup, whatever.
Yeah.
Ugh. God dang, man.
Josh Sanders says, Eddie going to win unless Ray fighting for his son.
Really?
Yeah.
What?
Is Josh trying to be unbanned or something? Wait a minute. Why did he comment then? He was banned. Son of a bitch. No, he thought he could pull a fast one.
Oh, timeout. I put fantasy matchup on the fantasy matchup instead of regular.
Oh, did you really?
I looked back and I'm like, fuck.
Okay.
So that was my bad, people. Well, I am sorry.
Okay.
But still.
We did say it on the show.
We did. Right before we even posted it.
Yes. Oh, my God. All right.
Oh, well.
Paul T. Phillips. You know what? This is why I think Josh is trying to be in good graces with us again. Because Paul T. Phillips said, Monster Mash 6-pack challenge, Viscera, Big Show, Vader, Yokozuna, the Bastion Booger, Andre the Giant.
What?
All right, that's it. Cracked open. Cracked open.
We're asking.
This guy is extra banned.
Oh, boy.
What the hell?
You're making me drink. What the fuck?
So then Josh Sanders, okay, he responded to Paul T. Phillips. And he said, cool, but to answer their question, you would say Eddie or Ray.
Thank you, Josh.
He beat us to, all right, Josh, you're unbanned.
Yes.
You're unbanned.
My goodness.
So then Paul T. Phillips responded to Josh and said Eddie would find a way. Yes.
Okay.
Thank you. So, yeah. All right. So that was actually pretty funny. All right. So, I mean, what do you guys think? I mean, we'll go with you, Clay, since you picked Eddie. What do you think about this match? Even though it already happened. But let's talk present day. If this match would have happened present day, if Eddie was still alive and these two went at it again, especially with what's been going on with Dominic, how do you think this would be compared to their previous matches before?
I think, honestly, they would be about the same as they were back in the past. Like, yes, they would be older, but you know what? These two put on hell of a match every single time they were in the ring. It was like magic. They had the great chemistry. And, you know, if they're doing the same way, Eddie could honestly fit in with Judgment Day, if you think about it a little bit.
Yeah.
Maybe, I wouldn't say dating Rhea because, you know, he'd be old enough to be her daughter, but, you know, have Poppy, Mommy, and then Dominic would go with Eddie. And, you know, that'd be that sort of thing, that chemistry that Eddie would have with Dom. And so it would be still a good matchup. But you know what? All day, every day, I'm going with Eddie. Hands down. To me, he's the best wrestler of all time. There ain't no doubt in my mind. You can't change my mind about it. But, you know, he's just that damn good. So I say Eddie Guerrero all day long.
I hear you, man. All right, Julie, what do you think of this matchup?
I feel the same way, Clay. I'm going to, agree with you on that one. I think Eddie would fit well with Judgment Day. I think it would make Dominic even more hated than he is now because, you know, it will work. And, you know, Ray would still keep getting his ass whooped every single week. He just got his ass whooped at his own house. This past Thanksgiving. So, for my pick, I'll have to go against mine. It'll have to be Eddie because Eddie is like one of the greatest.
Elio, what do you think of this matchup?
Yeah, I'm going to go with Eddie Guerrero. Like Clay said, the matches they had in the past and the matches they'd have today, he would always find a way to win. Like with that steel chair spot that he used to do. That was a classic Eddie.
Oh, of course,
yeah.
So
absolutely.
I'm going with Eddie Guerrero.
I would go with Eddie Guerrero too. I think this match though would be different than their previous matches. I think this would be more intense, especially like I said, Dominic's a lot older, you know?
Yeah.
The storyline that they can do would be off the hook.
Absolutely.
Hook. Obviously, Eddie would have to be a heel.
Yes.
And Ray a babyface. And I'm telling you, Eddie would just, he would kill this whole storyline.
Yeah, you would.
So I would go to Eddie. So now the results are in. 81% to 18% went with Eddie Guerrero.
Viva la raza!
Yeah. All right, so there you go. So Clay gets the win and is just dominating this.
Boom.
You're now 5-1.
Yeah. Yeah.
So now it'll be me versus Elio this week. I'll figure out what the topic will be, and we'll do it after the break. We'll give our results. It might be just a regular match. Might have to go with women's though. Maybe women's heavyweight champions only.
All right, let's do it.
You know what I'm saying? Okay, so we'll go with women's champion only. So if they never won a championship, you can pick them. So AEW can be involved too because there's been some women's champion there. So, but there's a lot of women's that have been champion that are legends in my opinion. So it'll be me versus Elio, battle of the women champions. I guess we can call that. It might be a fantasy matchup. I don't know. Depends on who we pick. But like I said, we'll do the results later after the break, and we'll go from there. And then please vote, motherfuckers.
Yes, please.
All right, our next post on our Facebook: thoughts on Chase U.
Oh boy.
Now we was trying to not put a lot of questions out this week, only because we're doing the predictions later on, so we didn't want to take up too much of your valuable time because I know you guys love listening to us. So
yes.
But it just dawned on me, I'm sitting there watching NXT, and then I'm watching this Chase U segment, and I'm just like, I'm telling you, the only thing that gets me a little bit excited is that chick that's with them. I keep forgetting her name. What's her name?
Hale.
I do see it now.
You see what I'm talking about, right?
Like every time she's like all jumping up and down.
Yeah. But the way she does it is funny.
Yeah.
I'm looking at. I'm like, oh, she's so cute, and she's trying to be like a little Tasmanian devil. I'm like, oh my god. But
come on, Mr. Chase, put me in. I'm ready.
Yeah.
Jesus.
So honestly, I think for me, she's the only thing worth watching in Chase U, in my opinion. Do I like the gimmick? No. I do not.
No.
I do not. I just think it's dumb. But the thing of it is, it seems, I mean, I could be wrong, but it seems to me that people are marinating towards Chase U. Does it look like that?
A little bit, yeah. I feel like this past month they've gotten more momentum than they have before.
Yeah.
So to me, I don't know. They're kind of getting a backing, which is weird to me.
Yeah,
because it's like
it is. I mean, for me, it's more like the only thing that's being catchy is when he's doing the give me a C, give me an H. You know what I'm saying? And I'm not digging that.
I'm not either.
At all.
No.
I don't like it. So my thoughts on Chase U is they're still hot garbage. The girl is the only thing I like about it. That's it. And to me, it doesn't seem like they're going to take advantage of that because she is starting to stand out, in my opinion. But hey, we'll see. Who knows? I'm curious to see how they're going to do on the main roster.
That's true too.
That's what I'm curious to see. So all right, you know what? I'll read this because I'm trying to cut the show short a little bit today. So I'll just read one comment. Jonathan Beck, he said, could be good. I haven't been watching NXT lately. I've enjoyed the vignette.
Okay.
That's it.
No.
I'm not reading
it. No.
Nobody had anything good to say.
No.
All right, so what do you guys think of Chase U?
I can't stand this whole group just because of the fact that all their segments to me are horrible, in my opinion. Not really that funny. Thea Hale, yes, she's got a ball of energy, but she's a woman on crack, in my opinion. Just annoying as fuck to me. I can't stand her. Like, even when Chase, Andre Chase is in the ring, or even Duke Hudson, all you hear in that background is, come on, let's go, come on. It's like, calm down for a minute. It's like, chill. Like, I understand that's her character. I understand where she's coming from.
Yeah.
She's not that bad of a wrestler because she's wrestled a couple different times. But at the same time, she just annoys the shit out of me. And the thing that pisses me off also about Chase U, even when they brought in Duke Hudson, it's like, this is the weirdest tandem to have Duke get thrown into like this.
Yeah.
And the parts where they pretend to cuss, and it's like, do you guys think you're badass because of it? Because that's just dumb.
But you know what? That's what makes it more weirder.
Yes.
Is that here they are, they're supposed to be some kind of university. Yeah. And they're cursing up a storm like that. It's like, wait, so what's the purpose of this? I don't understand that.
I don't get it.
They're always doing these Steve Meltzer references.
Yes.
Right. Yes. Yes.
That is funny because I hate Dave Meltzer.
Yeah.
I can't stand him.
Mm-hmm.
But yeah. You know what, Clay? There's a video that girl reminds me of this one girl I see. She does a lot of videos with her family. And she actually, if I describe it, maybe you've seen it. I don't know. Maybe Elio's seen it. But it's they were doing some kind of birthday party or something. The little girl, it wasn't her birthday. It was like her brother's birthday. And they were singing happy birthday. And they're like, yeah. And then she's like, yeah. And then all of a sudden she starts smashing the fucking cake. Like she was going crazy.
I think I've seen it. Yeah.
That's who that girl reminds me of. If I find that video, I'll send it. That way you can make. But if you've seen it, that's who that girl reminds me of. She's like a little tiny thing, and everybody else was bigger, obviously. And then everyone's like, oh, yeah. And she's the only one going, fuck yeah, yeah. And then she grabs something, and she's like destroying everything. It's like, wait, what the fuck are you doing? But that's who that girl reminds me of. Gotcha. So that's why I get a good crack at it. So, all right, what do you guys think? What else do you guys think of the Chase shit?
So for me, I don't like the gimmick. I've never liked this character. And earlier today, I was watching one of his Andre Chase's matches from 205. He was a lot better there. Like this whole Chase U character that he's got going is not good.
Did he have the beard and the mustache?
He did. Yeah.
He had the mustache?
Yep. Like I mean, he's good in the ring, but the character is just garbage.
Yeah.
Yes.
It is.
It is.
Julian, what do you think of Chase U?
I agree with you guys. Garbage gimmick, good wrestler, garbage gimmick. Just get it off my television.
All right. Okay, you know what? That's enough. That's enough of our Facebook post. Jesus. You guys, and plus too, don't forget, tomorrow, tune in. We have Survivor Series Aftermath.
Yes.
So make sure you tune into that. All right. You know what? Let's get into the wrestling news from around the world. Take it away, Clay.
All right. Let's get into the wrestling news from around the world. Bryan Danielson has said after his 3-year AEW contract is up, he is done being a full-time wrestler.
I heard that.
Wow. Yeah.
He's going to go part-time?
I don't blame him.
Let me ask you a question.
Yes.
Do you guys think that he'll be back in WWE?
Yes.
Really?
I really do. I feel like after his contract is up, he's going to go WWE bound. I really do. I don't think he'll sign even with a part-time contract with AEW. I don't think they'll push him as good as WWE would.
Yeah.
Or treat him better, I guess. You know?
Yeah. Well, see, because the reason why I'm asking that is because to me, and this is my opinion, WWE is more professional than AEW.
They are.
And what I mean by that is how they conduct themselves, how they, run things, and all that other shit. Mm-hmm. Where AEW, and I've said this previously in other episodes, they let the inmates run the asylum. Mm-hmm. And, point being, look what happened with CM Punk and the Young Bucks. And that's not the first incident. Sammy Guevara and Andrade.
Yep.
And there's been other incidents. Eddie Kingston was involved. I think was Colt Cabana involved? No.
No.
There was a few others that happened. Yep. That would never happen in WWE. Even if it did, that shit would automatically be squashed, and it wouldn't even be, they wouldn't air out that dirty laundry.
No.
You know what I'm saying?
No, they wouldn't. Right.
If I'm wrong, correct me. But as far as I know, I've never seen or heard that they have backstage dirt.
It's true.
It's because they're more professional. Okay?
Yep.
Daniel Bryan, and the reason why I'm saying all that is because Daniel Bryan, he's a professional dude.
Mm-hmm.
He just loves to fucking wrestle. That's his thing.
Does.
He just loves to fucking wrestle. If he sees somebody and he'll say, and if he likes that person, he wants to work with that person, that's what he does. And I always appreciated that about Daniel Bryan. It doesn't matter if they were a big name or mid-card or low-card. If he saw something good in that person, as far as wrestling skills and all this other shit, he'll say, Drew Gulak, prime example. Was Drew Gulak ever in the main fucking picture? No. But he wanted to work with him. And they threw good matches. You know, I mean, even though Drew Gulak showed his balls out on TV that one time.
Yep.
You know, I mean, it's like, whoa, we want a good match, not a show. You know what I'm saying? So that's what I'm talking about. And I do agree with you, Clay. I think he will be back in WWE. How long before his contract is up?
I think 2 more years. Because I think he recently just signed that 3-year deal. Yeah.
Oh, okay. All right.
If I had to guess. But,
yeah. So I mean, who knows? If he's getting ready to go part-time, in my opinion, I think he's best going back to WWE for that. Because they know how to do it.
They do. Look what they've done with Brock.
Exactly.
Look what they've done with
John Cena.
The Rock. John Cena. They can work.
Yep.
So,
that was it. I just wanted to throw that out there.
Yeah. On social media this week, Andrade was holding a mask or his mask saying thank you and bye.
Yeah. He did it in English and Spanish too. So
yes, he did.
What do you guys think that means?
Bound? WWE bound.
I think so too, because I mean, think about it. His wife is there.
Yep.
You know? So
exactly.
I mean, geez. What more? Yeah, I think so. I think he's just had enough.
I think he has too. Just the shade of how he's been treated in AEW, the fact that him and Sammy got into it, and that's exactly what he wants. No, I'm sorry. It's just that he never been on the main card either. No, he's always been mid card. He couldn't get past that with AEW. He was a lot better when Triple H was in charge instead of Vince too.
Yes,
look what he did in NXT. Yeah, so that's probably why he wants out.
Yeah.
But I guess we'll find out.
We'll find out. Yeah. Now, do we know like when his contract is up?
Or
how long he signed for?
Yeah.
I mean, he could probably just said, "Fuck it, I'll breach this shit. Fuck them." You know what I'm saying? And then he'll sign with WWE right away. But, he's a good talent. He's a good fucking talent, man.
And AEW fucked up.
Yeah, they did.
They really did. Thunder Rosa also made a comment about surrendering the AEW Women's Championship and says she's on to the next chapter.
Really?
Yeah, so it's not official if Thunder Rosa has been gone. It doesn't look good after they relinquished the title off of her. So
and on top of that, saying that it's not interim.
Yes, and thank God they took that out.
I fucking hate that.
I did too. It's like, she's hurt and sorry, but you know what? You need to take the title off her because this interim bullshit is awful.
Yeah.
All around. Even when they did it when Punk was hurt. It's like, no, this was stupid. Mm-hmm. Get the interim out of it.
It was dumb. It was very dumb. But I mean, I did also hear that she might.
Going back to Andrade, I think his contract is up in 2024, June of 2024.
Oh shit! So he's got about 2 more years.
2 more years. But I'm telling you, he's probably either going to want to buy out, or he's just going to breach it and say "fuck you."
Yeah.
But I'm pretty sure there's something in the contract that says that if you try to breach this contract, we'll go after you for blah 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 blah.
Oh, I'm sure.
You know what I'm saying? So he doesn't want to do that. And I don't want him to do that either. You know, be professional.
Exactly. Yep. Cheerleading star Gabby Butler signs with the WWE. Not sure who she is, but she's a cheerleader.
You got me.
I saw she was on some reality show or something.
Oh, really?
And it said she claims to have signed with WWE. I'm like, okay, never heard of this person. So,
I haven't either, but apparently Triple H retweeted it, said he had high praises for her and blah, blah, blah. I'm like, oh, okay, well, I guess we'll find out. She's pretty, but I don't know. I'm sure she's athletic because of cheerleading, but other than that, I don't have a clue. So I guess we'll see there too.
Yeah. Sure, why not?
And last but not least, another thing that causes me to drink. CM Punk's camp was not happy with the trolling from the Elite on Dynamite. Yeah. But Omega wants to be done, and what's best for pro wrestling, it's, quote, it's not CM Punk versus the Elite. Bro, if you're going to say shit like that and then do his move in Chicago, plus all this other bullshit of...
Well, the entrance song, did you hear it?
Yes.
You know why they'd play that. Come on. Carry on, Wayward Son, that one.
Uh-huh.
Carry on,
you're doing all this trolling.
Yeah.
Like, honestly,
there'll be peace when you'll be gone. I mean, come on. That was a straight up shot at CM Punk.
It's like, it's whatever. It's a bunch of more drama too with it. So
as Gorilla would say, give me a break.
But then Omega tweeted Kent and thanked him for the GTS. He was the GTS.
Yeah.
Oh, Jesus.
Well.
Anyway, yeah. That is all that I have for the news. Tony, let's get into rumors.
All right, I ain't got too much rumors going on, but Chelsea Green's return to WWE is being talked about within the company as a done deal. It's unknown if Green put pen to paper on the contract yet. So obviously she's been in touch with them. If she is the wife of Matt Cardona. So maybe it's a 2-for-1. I don't know. We shall soon see. Maybe Survivor Series. I don't fucking know. And the last rumor I got, Chris Jericho also recently trademarked. Listen to this shit.
Another goddamn trademark?
Fucking 3 of them. He trademarked 3. Christery, The Day in Christery, and Seltzer Man.
What the fuck?
What?
Why?
So when I saw that, I'm like, what?
Is he?
Yeah.
What? Are you serious?
That's serious. Christery.
Ridiculous.
I'm seriously trying to understand what is going through his head
nowadays. But first of all, who would want to go by the name of Christery? Number one.
Exactly. Right?
Like, I got a good catchphrase. Christery. I can't even say it.
No.
Right?
Yeah, that's my name. Christery. Or he's going to use Christery in the fucking sentence. This day in Christery. Watch. Guarantee you that's what he's going to do. This day in Christery. Or he's going to say, I'm going to make Christery.
He needs to stop. He just flat out needs to stop.
I don't understand the last one, though. That one just, I'm like, what?
I don't get that one either.
No, none of them make sense.
Seltzer Man? What the fuck is going on?
I have no clue. No idea.
Is he going through a midlife crisis?
It seems like it, though. This ROH belt of his, plus all these nicknames, plus trademark and shit. It's like, bro, chill the fuck out. My God.
You can't use Christery because I own that. You can't use Seltzer Man because I own it. Who the fuck wants to be called Seltzer Man? How is he going to use that shit in his fucking promos?
I don't even want to hear it.
But how does that even reflect to wrestling? Just call me the Seltzer Man.
I mean, think about the other names. The Wizard, Ocho.
Ocho. I'm the Ocho.
I'm the Ocho. Like,
fucking
dumb.
I don't know if
dumb.
Jericho is hanging out with Tony Khan and doing the, you know what? But goddamn. They both probably was sitting there. Oh, Tony, you know what? Let me tell you. I got a good catchphrase. Seltzer Man. What do you think of that? And then here comes Tony. I love it. Fuck yeah! WWE didn't do that. We did. It was all we.
Oh my God. But I can see it. You know what? That invitation is perfect because I just pictured it all in my head. Like I can just see him in the background of Dynamite. Like, yeah. Oh, God.
Next segment.
Right.
Oh, it was fucking great.
Oh, God.
I don't have the sniffles, people. If you don't know or couldn't figure out what the fuck I was doing, head to the end of the show right now when we do the book.
Exactly.
Wow.
Pause this right now, go to the end, and then come back.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
Bookmark where this is landed on, then go to the book, then come back to this, and then you see why we did what we did.
It's true.
Oh, Lord. Anyway, that's all I got for rumors. Clay, what'd you give for injury?
I got a couple, one good and one bad. So we'll start with the good. Right. Montez Ford is 100% from his injury and should return soon.
Awesome.
Yeah. So I saw that. Awesome. Now, bad news. Randy Orton underwent another surgery to fuse his lower back, a procedure that would keep the multi-champion out of action for a significant period.
Wow.
Yes. So apparently on social media, his wife posted that he was back getting another surgery for his back and could be out even longer. So he may not even be at the Royal Rumble.
Damn.
Yeah.
You think this is like career ending, like he should call it?
I really hope not. But you know what? At he's 42, 43, having a back injury like that, I don't know. I mean, I've had a back injury before, and I'm telling you guys right now, it's nothing to fuck with.
Yeah.
So that's awful to hear from Randy. Just hope he gets well and back. If not, he's already had a hell of a career. So honestly, what more does he have to prove?
Yeah.
You know,
that's true.
He's already a Hall of Famer.
Yeah, but I think the thing of it is with Randy, and I think as a fan, I think he was starting to have fun again.
I think so too.
You know what I'm saying? It seemed like he was starting to have fun again. And
like even in that promo that he cut about Riddle, saying like Riddle was his friend.
Yeah.
Yeah, definitely.
And the thing of it is, I mean, granted, Randy's been a baby face before. Obviously, he's been a heel and a baby face and a heel. So, you know, but I think this time around it was a little bit different. You know what I'm saying? Because I think, and you got to probably give props to Matt Riddle a little bit on this, because Matt Riddle, he's such a dork that you kind of root for the guy. And here's Randy, all serious all the time, and it was an odd pairing, but everybody wanted to see it for some reason.
I mean, it brought Randy out of his shell. You know, like you just said, like Riddle being the goofy pothead that he is, and made Randy like be this lovable character. So I mean, it was the perfect connection. Even though when it first started, everybody's like, "Why these two?"
Yeah.
But then it got to the point where it was like it was the biggest tag team in the world.
Yeah.
So,
and the name was catchy as fuck, RK Bro.
Yes.
You know. So yeah. Man, that's a shame. But he's got to look out for his health. That's first and foremost. But I would love to see him come back. I think he would come back to a huge pop.
Oh, absolutely.
You know?
Yes.
Oh, that's sad.
Yeah. But that's all that I have for injuries.
All right, let's get right into the hot tag news. This week is the Shield the greatest faction of all time? So while you guys marinate on that, I'm going to read some comments.
Oh, boy.
Josh Sanders said, no, but this definitely will be a toss-up. I grew up with DX, NWO, but to the newer generation, they may think they are, but when it's said and done, Bloodline is greater than the Shield. Okay.
All right.
That was passable.
Yeah.
Paul T. Phillips said Shield was good, but greatest would be DX. Okay. Jim Schultz says NWO and DX.
Okay. You gotta pick one.
Gotta pick one, brother. Isaiah Joshua Kelly said DX it is. All right. We didn't say, are they better than DX? God damn. We just said, are they the either? Listen, you can either go yes or no,
right?
Or fuck. Damn.
Goodness.
All right. You know what? Matt Honeycutt. Okay. He listened. He's just said no. Thank you, Matt. Appreciate it. All right. I'm not going to stress myself out. What do you guys think? Is the Shield the greatest faction of all time?
I'm going to say no. Honestly.
Really?
Yes, because guys, I'm a big Shield fan. I was there the night they debuted, and I was also the night where they broke up. So.
Oh, really?
Yeah. I'm a big Shield mark, I guess you could say. So, but I wouldn't call them the greatest faction, because what brought this question up was Moxley and Rollins was getting interviewed by certain people, and it was a 10-year anniversary of the Shield.
Okay.
Basically, they said, "Is the Shield is the greatest faction of all time?" So I thought, why not ask the fans? But no, they're not, because there's so many other factions like NWO, DX, and they said, with the combination of titles that all three of these men have won and everything that makes them the greatest faction, wrong. Look at Evolution. Yeah. Evolution had Batista, Triple H, Randy, who has multiple-time world champions, and I consider them almost the same as the Shield. Like three guys, the main eventers, that sort of thing. Did they do great? Yes. Do I consider them a top 5? Yes, I do. But no, they are not the greatest faction in wrestling history. Even if you throw in the Four Horsemen in there, it's just no.
But do you think that they're up there with factions like NWO and DX?
Yeah.
Or the Four Horsemen?
Yes. Yeah. I consider the Shield a top 5. I really do. They're not the best, but they're up there. Just the impact that they had on the industry for it.
Yeah.
Just in my opinion.
And plus, look what they're doing now for themselves.
Exactly.
They all got belts now. 2 of them are heavyweight champions.
That's true.
And but not only that, they've all been heavyweight champions. So, but it's exactly what you said with Evolution. They did too.
Yeah.
So, what do you guys think? Is the Shield the greatest faction?
Yeah, I'm gonna say no. I'm gonna agree with Clay. What he said. They're in my top 5. I like the Shield, but there are so many other factions like Evolution, DX, and NWO that are also up there.
Yeah.
Plus, they started that whole shaking camera thing when the Shield.
Yes.
They gave us the shaky camera.
And because of that reason, Elliot said, "Fuck no." It triggered my epilepsy, motherfucker.
It's true.
Yeah. Julian, what do you think? Is the Shield the greatest faction?
No, not at all. I gotta agree with you guys. There's plentiful of other factions that were way better. Do I think the Shield is top 5? Absolutely. But to say they're the greatest faction of all time, no. I would think Evolution, DX, NWO, Four Horsemen, even the Bloodline would want to talk with you about that, because for what it was, the Shield.
The Bloodline's really not that established yet as the Shield.
Yeah.
I mean, they've pretty much been like that for less than a year, I think. Something like that. So you can't put that in that category with them.
Not yet, anyway. Yeah. Give it a few more years.
Oh, yeah.
We'll see. There'll be a different topic.
Yeah, right?
Well, the Shield was very much needed for television. I think at that time period, it was much needed.
Wait a minute. What do you mean much needed? How was the Shield a much needed faction for TV?
Because at that time, I think when they debuted, like 2012, 2013?
Yeah. 2012. Yep. Survivor Series.
I think that was when the product was at its worst.
Really?
Yeah.
How do you figure that? How was it at its worst?
We had
Listen, you started to act like the fans. Answer the damn question.
I mean, it's.
You said at its worst. How was it at its worst?
I mean,
he's about to get muted.
I mean, it was just bad.
How was it bad? Answer the question!
Jesus Christ! I mean,
How was it bad? Done. Muted.
Yeah.
God damn it. If you're going to say something, fucking have something to back it up.
Let's go.
I mean,
If you're going to come out and say that it was bad back then, okay, how was it bad? Why was it bad? For them to say, you know what? We got to bring the Shield in. Fucking shit's getting bad.
I mean, the shit back then was inconsistent booking. It was bad storyline.
How was it bad?
we had Ryback main eventing shows. It was that.
Whoa! Wait a minute. So you mean to tell me what you're saying is the product was bad because of one person, Ryback?
And it wasn't just Ryback. It was him. There was the Divas division. Tag division was non-existent. It was just bad.
Jesus Christ.
Why?
No. I think you've been hanging out with fucking Tony Khan. Listen, that's all we got for the fucking hot tag news. If you have any comments or suggestions for our hot tag news, drop us a line on our Facebook page. When we come back, we have This Week in Wrestling and also the results of the fantasy matchup for this week.
Yes.
This is the hardcore legend Mick Foley, and you are listening to the Wrestling POV podcast.
Hey guys, this is Kevin Owens. Make sure to listen to the Wrestling POV podcast. Take it easy, guys. Maybe I'll end up on your show one day. Who knows? But if I do, I'll probably end up taking the whole thing over, and then it won't really be your show anymore. So maybe it's not a good idea. Who knows? We'll see how that works out.
And we are back, and you can find us every Saturday on iTunes, Spotify, Pandora, Podbean, iHeartRadio, and TuneIn Radio. And now it's time to get into This Week in Wrestling. Tony, let's get raw.
Look at me, Tony! Look at me! You fucking mark!
All right, but before we start This Week in Wrestling, Clay's going to read out our picks, mine and Elio's picks for this week's matchup. Clay, who we got?
All right, so this is actually a fantasy matchup, one that has never happened.
Okay.
We got Tony's pick, Charlotte Flair, versus Elio's pick, Wendy Richter.
Oh, wow.
Yeah.
Wow.
Okay.
All right.
You know, this actually, this actually would be a good match. You know what? You're muted.
Did you say who's Wendy Richter?
He said who's Wendy Richter.
What?
Are you fucking serious?
He's muted. He can't say shit.
Bro.
We have to exit stage left.
Oh my, I'm going to have to crack open another one. God damn, Julian.
Know your history, man. You want to get in the business, you better know your fucking history. Jesus.
But this will be an interesting matchup. I can guarantee it.
Yeah, it would. It would be. It definitely would be. Damn. Yeah. All right. Sure. Of course, we'll give the results next week. We'll post it up sometime this weekend. So make sure you guys go ahead and vote. All right, let's get into Raw. Raw, I was in the middle this week with it. I didn't have a low point because there was a lot of things that happened that I was like, okay. I kind of like see where they're going with it. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. But I didn't want to give it a low point, but I certainly didn't want to give it a high point either. But it was a decent show. So no low points for me this week. But high points I had the Brawling Brutes versus Judgment Day. I thought that was a really good match. And Asuka versus Rhea Ripley. I thought that was a damn good match, man. I was like, good God, man. They're hitting. Yes. I was like, they're hitting. So short for me, but so Clay, what do you got?
Yeah, I'm right there with you, man. I give high points to Judgment Day versus Brawling Brutes. Great match. Rhea Ripley versus Asuka, another great match between these two to end the show. And I also gave a high point to Alpha Academy versus Matt Riddle and Elias. Okay. Even though, this match was really good, in my opinion, just Alpha Academy is who they are. I don't know. Riddle and Elias is kind of growing on me as a tag team.
Really?
You know, it's a little bit. It's starting to grow on me a little bit. It's still kind of weird of a matchup, but you know what? That's what we said about Orton and Riddle.
Yeah, but when it really worked, what would this team call themselves?
Elias Bros. I
Walk with the Bros.
Walk with the Bros. See, I like that better. Yeah.
I mean, if you call Elias Bros, Ezekiel would get mad.
That's true.
That is true. We don't want to do that.
Yeah.
But low points, I only had one. I gave it to Omos versus Gargano. To me, yes, we bitch about all the time how Omos doesn't have the talent to go against, make him look strong. Yes, it's Gargano, and Gargano did all he could, but still, just the way that Omos just beat the shit out of Johnny, I didn't like, in my opinion.
Yeah.
Yes, I know Omos is supposed to beat him up. Johnny's little, whatever, but it's also Johnny wrestling, so it didn't work out very well with me. So I gave it a low point.
I agree with you.
Yeah. But that's all I have for Raw.
All right, Elio, what'd you get?
So for me, for the only low point I have is Omos and Johnny Gargano. But that backstage poker, they need to stop with this AKA 2.0 stuff.
Yeah, they do.
They
do. You know what? That'll be my low point. There you go. I forgot about that.
Poker, yeah.
Like the rest are like high points. Brawling Brutes, Judgment Day. I also added Austin.
But wait a minute. What about Tozawa though with the new look?
Change his look. I mean, I think he's taking over for R-Truth, being the goofy character.
I like this look better than the ninja look.
You know what though? I think he can pull it off too.
Yeah.
I think
wasn't this what he was doing before the ninja thing?
Yeah.
I mean, what? He was with Titus O'Neil, wasn't he? Was he serious for a little bit?
Was he? Oh yeah, that's right. He was.
Yeah.
But
and then he
had the same gear, but he wasn't as goofy though. He was like one of the wild, type characters,
Yeah.
But this time around, same gear, different attitude, I guess you want to say.
Yeah, I kind of like it.
I like it though.
Yeah.
But it seems like his English is pretty good. So
I think it really is. Yeah.
I'm kind of like, wait a minute. So we'll see. We'll see what happens.
Yeah.
Go ahead, Elio.
I also gave another one to Austin Theory and Mustafa Ali.
As a high point?
Yeah.
Yeah. No, I agree with you on that.
I like this new Austin Theory.
Oh, I do too. But I think my thing is that I agree with you that it was a high point, but I think what threw me off was just the fact that Ali lost.
I agree.
You know what I'm saying? Because it seems like they're Herb and Ali a little bit,
That's a little, yeah. But at least he's getting TV time.
That's exactly what I was going to say. But at least he's getting airtime.
Yeah.
Which before he really wasn't. But it seems to me that they really are trying with Ali. When they did what was that bullshit? Retribution,
stupid
shit. They tried it with that. Didn't really work out. Then they brought him back with the thing with Mansoor. Didn't really work out. And then now it's like a different attitude, Ali, where he's going to be fighting for pride and blah, 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 whatever it is. To me, it's like, all right, they either need to go somewhere with this because it's just happening. He has a track record of it not working out. So either they need to fast forward to him all of a sudden being credible, or I don't know. But he's just been losing. He's just been losing a few times. Go ahead, Elio. I'm sorry.
No, that's all I got for Raw.
All right. So overall, I gave Raw a B- this week. Clay, what'd you give it?
I'm right there with you, brother. I gave it a B-.
Elio, what'd you give it?
I hope that B- as well.
All right. Let's go right into NXT with Clay. Take it away.
All right, let's go into NXT. Oh boy.
Yeah.
I'm just gonna go ahead and say it.
My God.
I did give it to Chase U versus Pretty Deadly, even though I don't like the
Shut your ass, Clay.
It was still a decent match.
I honestly thought. Why?
Hey, that's my catchphrase. No, but for real, like the old bullshit build up to it, it was still kind of a decent match in a way. It wasn't the greatest, but I still gave it a slight bit of a high point. The other high point I gave to was Carmelo Hayes versus Wes Lee. Glad that they got Trick out of ringside. That was perfect. As soon as that backstage segment was, oh well, you don't need me. Blah, blah. That's like perfect.
But did you see what I mean? Why it's in the book with that fucking hat?
It's garbage. Even though he was out there too, but the hat, like, I'm prepared to do it, but fucking, it's like, bro, it's terrible.
If he's trying to make a fashion statement, he's fucking failing at it because all he did was walk and the fucking hat flew off.
Exactly.
That's the first time we actually agreed on something that he said. That we agreed with him on something he said. You don't need me.
Yeah,
right? Exactly.
Maybe Carmelo will get through the set that he doesn't need him.
Oh man,
right? You would hope. Yeah. And even after the match with Dijak appearing and attacking Wesley, that was sick. I'm glad he's back to the way he should be instead of this T-bar crap. So I guess we'll see. Low points, and I got quite a few of them, so bear with me. Kiana James versus Ivy Nile. This was garbage. I hated this match. Ivy Nile looks like a beast, but Kiana James, I'm sorry, this girl needs more work too. The whole business gimmick, I don't fucking get it where she got this from. Now she's feuding with Fallon Henley for the bar, which she magically got. So I didn't like it.
Oh, she got the bar? She finally got it?
She is fighting for the bar, but now Fallon Henley's pissed off and then she chased her off.
I don't care.
Exactly.
Oh shit. Jesus.
But does anybody nobody gives a shit. Scripps versus Guru Raj.
Oh my! You mean Reggie?
What the fuck? Okay, wait for 1 minute. You had this Scripps character, which was kind of like, okay, who is this person? Like blah blah blah.
Right.
The way you brought Reggie / Scripps in, that fucking mask is terrible.
It's bad. It's like he made it himself.
Yes, it's like he went.
Did you read where they got this? The idea for this?
No.
This is based on the actual Performance Center Stalker.
Oh, really?
Christ.
Yeah.
Really? Wow.
And this is what they come up with?
This is what they came up with. Scripts.
Oh my god! Wow. And even standing in the ring, doing his little quit.
What's
Stop doing
fuck?
that.
Oh
that
my
is
god!
Terrible.
Terrible.
Like you show the masks like Axiom has. You can't even see his face whatsoever. I mean, yes, him doing the flippity flips. We would have obviously told it was Reggie, but at least it looked like they went to Halloween City and said, "Hey, I want that," and put it on.
Yeah,
it was terrible.
Not even Halloween City. They bought that mask off of Wish.
Yeah, exactly. It's just awful. This whole thing was. Schism's promo in the ring. I did not like this whatsoever. Even with this fan / jobber in the crowd, go through the table, and how they talk about growing Schism and how they need to blah blah blah. It's just like nobody gives a fuck about Schism. Yeah. It's just garbage. And how this team or this faction is getting the reception they are, I still don't fucking get it.
Yeah,
it's terrible. And my last little point: Zoe Stark versus Sol Ruka. Did not like this match at all either. I don't see honestly what they see in Sol Ruka. She's athletic. She's like Lash Legend to me. Anytime she gets in the ring, it's like you can.
I think she's a little bit better than Lash Legend, though.
I think. Well, I agree, but it's hard for me to watch with her. It is.
Yeah, I mean, I think we talked about this before about Sol Ruka. I mean, the thing of it is, she's got the look.
She does.
She's got the build. This girl's jacked. But
she is.
I don't know if they're trying to give her more ring time, but it's not looking good for her.
No,
it really isn't. She's athletic as fuck, but
she is.
It's just something again. Like with her, it's something's not clicking right. Something's not. Something's missing.
I agree. But that's all I have for NXT. Tony, what'd you have?
All right, I'm going to go with low points first. Of course, I always have Trick on there. And same as you, I did have Scripps, a.k.a. Reggie. But then I put this in parentheses. And this is kind of odd because something else happened at AEW, too. And I will be going off on that. So stay tuned for that. But I put in parentheses after this whole Scripps thing that he might get a call from Taz because he's wearing orange and black.
God. Right?
Okay. Now, the fans listening and my hosts, keep in mind of what I just said.
Yep.
Okay? Those are my low points. Okay? High points. I have Wesley versus Carmelo. Same. I agree with you. It was a damn good match. I liked it. And of course, Clay, you forgot the one match that you did not put for your fucking high points. Cora Jade versus Wendy Chu.
I didn't give it a low point, though. I didn't give it a low point.
That's true. Okay.
See?
All right.
See? I could have been mean and gave it a low point.
That's true.
Yeah.
Elio, we're almost there. We're almost there.
So you got to have the low point. All right. Okay.
She's climbing. She's climbing.
Just climbing up the ladder.
But that's all I had. Elio, what'd you get?
So for high points, I had Wesley and Carmelo Hayes and Wendy Chu, Cora Jade.
I told you.
For low points, I had like everything else. I mean, Niall, Kiana, James, Scripps, debut, Pretty Deadly, Chase U.
No.
I'm not a fan of Pretty Deadly. I've never been a fan of these guys. Just their ring gear, their whole look.
You know, I will say this about Pretty Deadly. These guys are a good team.
They are.
The character.
Yep. Right.
Yeah.
There.
I'm still, man, I'm trying to say this without sounding insensitive, but I'm still trying to figure it out. Like I can tell, the way I see it, okay, is that they're trying to be prima donnas.
Yes.
Like a Gorgeous George or kind of Gold Duchess, I guess. If that was ever a word, I just made it up. But you know what I'm saying? So that's where I'm like trying to figure out. So don't get it twisted about what I'm saying. I know, because I know fucking people. Shut up. I don't need to email.
Right.
Go ahead, Elio.
That's all I've got. High point, low points. That's all I got for NXT.
All right. Overall, I gave NXT a C- this week. Tony, what'd you give it?
Same thing, C-.
All right, Elio.
C-.
Awesome. Let's go to Dynamite with Elio.
All right, time for ROH Dynamite.
You are not wrong there, brother.
Right?
You're not.
Look what the main event was.
Like a high point, the House of Black's return.
Yes, that was sick. Yes,
and if I had to give another one, I gave it to the Elite and the Death Triangle because I'm a fan of the Death Triangle. But everything else, like low point, Orange Cassidy, Jake Hager, Ricky Stark, Ethan Page, the three-way women's match, the main event, Jericho and Tomohiro Ishii. And I'm a fan of Ishii, but to put that in the main event,
and the chops.
You're putting so much focus on Ring of Honor that you're totally ignoring AEW.
Yeah.
Exactly.
Yep.
Exactly.
Wow.
So that's all I've got for AEW.
Go ahead,
you
Clay.
Want me? I was gonna say I'll leave that to you, man. High points. I agree with you, Elio. They're the same as me. House of Black's return. That was sick. I was glad to see all three of them guys back. I didn't expect it, so that was pretty cool. And I gave it a Death Triangle versus the Elite. Now, even though, again, did you guys know where Dynamite was?
Chicago.
Imagine that shit. And of course, the Chicago fans, fuck the Elite. Blah, 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 blah. Or CM Punk chants. But then they started chanting, "This is awesome." Like, are you fucking serious? You guys are so fucking stupid. You really are. You Chicago-based motherfuckers.
Yeah.
Like, I'm done. But the match was good. I will give it that. Low points, same. It was the main event, Chris Jericho versus Ishii. Like, really, you're gonna fucking almost blade on a chop?
Yeah.
Like, you serious? Like, that was it. I just gave it a low point.
Maybe he needs to sell surf when he gets busted open.
I guess. I don't know, man. With the start of the show, I gave it a low point. William Regal's promo with Mox and Danielson. Like,
that wasn't even a promo.
No, it wasn't. Like, it really wasn't. If you wanted to go out there, Mox wanted to kick his ass. And then, you know what? I instantly thought of the Lion King. Are you fucking kidding? Like, I want you to run. Far as possible and never return. Like, oh, I've heard that before. Like, God. But yeah, I gave that whole thing a low point. It was stupid. The Britt Baker, Jamie Hayter versus TJ, that whole match. I gave that a low point. And Orange Cassidy versus Jake Hager. Stupid all around.
Jesus.
These two gimmicks are dumb as fuck. Jake Hager with the I like this hat throughout the fucking match. It was just garbage. And I just hated it. That is all that I had for Dynamite. Tony, you're up.
Yeah. All right. I'll do the high points first. For me, I like the Ricky Starks versus Ethan Page match. I thought that was a pretty good match. The trios match, it was good, but again, they went from references to WWE to CM Punk now. Matt biting the arm and then doing that other shit with the what the hell is it called again?
GTS.
Yeah, with the GTS, and it's like, give me a break, will you? And then Matt Jackson, when he dove out the ring, and then he went and sat like CM Punk, and then Kenny Omega. I mean, it was way too many like CM Punk references.
That's what I'm saying. Like at the beginning of the show, when they were like, "Oh, we want this beef with Punk done," and then you go out and do that shit. It's like, bro, stop.
And I like how they say afterwards, "Oh, none of that was planned out." Okay.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. Right.
Yeah.
Right.
Right. I'm like, none of that was fine. Okay. Sure. That just magically happened, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
So. Low points I had was the women's match and Jericho versus Ishii, and I agree with Elliot. I don't know much about Ishii, but I've seen a lot of his matches to where I'm like, okay, maybe this will be decent, but it's like Jericho put it on his level, dumbed it down. I'm trying to say, you know what I'm saying? It was like, Jesus Christ, it was bad. All right, side notes. Now, first before it gets bad. Did you guys notice that a few wrestlers have the AEW logo on their gear? I did notice that.
Yeah.
You know, it's like you don't see WWE guys doing that shit.
Nope.
You know what I'm saying? So it's like kind of like, right? Because I know Jake Hager had it on, Athena, and there's a few other people too that just, I'm just saying,
Now, when you're talking about the commentary, is there like specific matches you mean commentary just throughout? Because I was listening to the commentary.
I'd say throughout.
Yeah, okay.
But this is
because I pay attention to the commentary now.
Now it's a good segue, Elio, because that's what I'm about to talk about. Now they're really making this stupid fucking hat thing a thing,
a legit thing. Like this is garbage.
Taz seriously said, "Oh no, don't take the hat." Really?
God.
And then when he was wrestling with that fucking stupid hat, then he goes, "It must be glued to his hair."
Oh, God.
No, it gets worse. Then Tony Shitvani, he comes off and says, "Ever since that hat came off, it's been Orange Cassidy." I'm like, he said ever since the hat came off of Jake Hager, that it's been all Orange Cassidy. That the hat came off and Orange Cassidy has been taken over.
It's like they're trying so hard, but it's no.
But guys, I've been trying to be patient with Tony Shitvani, and I'm done. I want him in the book.
Okay.
He's got to go on his own because he's being a follower instead of being a leader in commentary. I'm disappointed is what I am. So we're putting Tony Shitvani in the book. Like,
all right. Tony Shitvani, you just made the book.
So now, you guys remember during NXT, I did say what? That Scripps might get a call from Taz.
Yep.
Guess what happened on fucking Dynamite? Oh, my Lord. Now, I forgot who came out. Somebody that were wearing orange and... no, they weren't wearing orange. I forgot who it was. But Tony Schiavone said he doesn't wear orange. QT Marshall. He was referring to QT Marshall when QT Marshall came out. And then Tony Schiavone said he doesn't wear orange. And then Taz said, nobody else does. Nobody else better do, or some shit like that.
Oh, Christ. You can't make this up, man.
Bro!
You can't. Like,
you do not own orange!
No, you don't, man. It's a fucking color.
Or I think the one part where so I forget what happened exactly, but Taz was like, I'm sorry, that was just unprofessional.
Yeah.
What? Like Tony said something or whatever, and Taz said, "I'm sorry, that was just unprofessional."
Homeboy said he doesn't wear orange. Yeah, nobody else better. Like, fuck you.
Mm-hmm. Ugh.
I'm telling you, and for the fans listening, during AEW, I'll send a message to the guys, and I'll tell them, you gotta listen to this fucking commentary, man.
You do, and ever since you have been, I've been turning it up full blast. It's like I gotta hear it.
Did you hear during? And this was in the beginning of the show. Well, I would say like 10 minutes into the show. Excalibur was trying to cut a promo on a sponsor, and then Taz kept cutting in. And then
that.
you heard it, right? And then Excalibur goes, "Do you want to do this damn promo?" Because he kept cutting them off. And then fucking Excalibur was pissed. You could tell. Yes. He was like, "Do you want to cut this promo?" And then Taz trying to make a joke about it. And that's a perfect impression of Taz right there when he talks.
It really was.
Fucking Umla. Still doing that shit.
It's true.
It's like, bro, I didn't go to fucking medical school, man. I don't want to know this. I want to watch wrestling.
Right.
Jesus. Anyway, that's all I got.
All right.
Overall, I give the show a C-.
Wow.
Bro, I went deeper. I gave this whole thing a D.
Same here. I gave it a D+. And only because I like the trios match.
Yeah.
Fucking terrible.
AEW is like, it's a chore to watch.
It is.
It really is.
Tell me about it. Tell me about it. But guys, fans, please, I implore you that when AEW's on, like what Clay said, turn the volume all the way up and listen to this fucking commentary. To me, it's destroying it too. It's taking me out of it.
All of this, the commentary plus the ROH shit, it's getting hard to watch.
They say on WWE, Kevin, that the commentary on Raw, that he's got that low energy. This is bad energy. Yes.
Big time.
And fans don't get it twisted because we want Dynamite to succeed.
We
do want it to. But we gotta call it how it is. It's just hot garbage.
If it's bad, we're not gonna say it's good.
No,
we wouldn't be doing our jobs. Exactly. No. We would be fucking hypocrites if we did that shit.
Exactly. We gotta call it how it is. That's what the show is.
But I also challenge you too. If you guys think that what me, Clay, and Elio is saying is wrong, I fucking challenge you. Put it on our Facebook page. Send us a private message if you want. But tell us why AEW is so good lately. Come on. You can't. No. Everything that we say is a legit fucking point.
It is.
Come on, people. You seriously cannot tell me wearing a purple fucking kangaroo hat or Kango hat is a fucking thing. With a guy that was a MMA, football, wrestling, whatever he was, badass.
Former world champion.
And former world champion.
Look what they turned him into.
Exactly. I love this hat.
Like, he agrees to it. Like, Jack, like, what the fuck?
Like, he honestly said, somebody told him that about the hat thing, and he seriously said, yes, I like that hat.
Stupid. So stupid.
You heard what I did there?
Yes. Yeah. Damn, that's mean. But it's true.
It is.
It's true. Yes.
But I mean, I'm serious. I challenge anybody out there, okay? I fucking challenge you to tell us, me, Elio, and Clay, that what we saying is wrong. And you better come up with a good fucking reason.
Because if not, we're going to blast you.
Goddamn right.
Yes.
Yep. All right, let's go right into SmackDown. All right, low point, I'm going to go right into that. It was Ronda and Shayna versus Shotzi and Raquel. Why go through all that shit?
Who knows about that, man?
As soon as they attacked them, and And you can see Raquel, like, I'm sure she saw the corner right. Ronda just, like, flew right. I mean, she tried to start right in the corner right. Just flew right by and attacked Raquel.
Yeah. Fucking weird. But that's all I have for low points. High points I had was the opening with the women's. Man, that was Becky
awesome.
Lynch coming back. Good pop.
Yeah.
They just scrapped it out. They said, fuck it, let's just fight. And they fought. I was like, God dang, okay. The other high point I had was Butch versus Santos. Very good match. The Usos versus Sheamus and Drew. Another very good match to close out the show. And also a shot. It's not a high point or a low point, but I was a little shocked to see that Ricochet beat Braun Strowman.
I know, right? I was like, this is how you're doing up this? Like
crazy.
Yeah.
Another side note I had was Bray.
Mm-hmm.
Oh.
Now, did you guys see that phone number that came up?
There was a phone number?
Yes. There was a phone number that popped up. See, it was really, really quick. Here, I'm going to show the guys first.
Okay.
That came up.
Okay.
Did you see it, Elliot?
No.
There it is. Right there for you.
Oh, okay.
So now, live on air, we're going to call that number.
Oh. All right.
And let's see what the fuck it is. I hope I'm not calling somebody.
Well, that's something.
Mm-hmm.
Patient suffers from delusions of grandeur, perhaps the most extreme incidents I've encountered. I'm concerned that no regimen of treatment or medication will be able to counter the imbalance of power in the patient's psyche. They're prone to disorganized thought patterns that communicate a sense of unmatched importance. And bouts of isolation seem to have amplified their inner monologue and honestly blocked out any outside voice. In short, the patient would need to think as highly of a medical practitioner as they do themselves, and honestly, that seems to border on the impossible. I've become concerned that this patient is such a danger to themselves and anyone they encounter that... Hello?
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 Is someone there? Hello?
Yeah. Wait.
Hello?
Wait, what the fuck? Hello?
All
righty then.
What the fuck was that?
Wow. Damn.
Whoa.
All righty then.
That was
okay.
Yeah.
Holy shit. That was a little weird. Now, but the one thing I also noticed about that picture, with the phone number that I just showed you guys, the top, it said 883, and then underneath it said 280. If you guys want to call it, go ahead and call. And the last numbers were 3999. But if you flip it upside down, 666.
666.
I might be looking too much into it. I don't fucking know, but still.
That's creepy as fuck.
That's creepy as shit.
Yeah.
So,
wow.
But yeah, it's a little fuck. That was bizarre. I thought he was really talking to me. I'm like, hello? Like, why are you telling me all this? You're on live, brother.
Yeah.
All right, that's all I got for that. Clay, what'd you get?
Hey, I'm right there with you. I gave it to Santos Escobar and Butch as a high point. I thought this was a really good match. Usos versus Sheamus and Drew McIntyre, great main event. And I also gave it to Bray's promo. I really enjoyed it. Now, credit, it's kind of the same thing about what he's doing, messing with his mind, going back, blah, blah, blah. But Bray is so fucking good. Yeah, I just love his promos. Because what he says is like, come one, come all, see the human tornado destroy everything around him, and that's all good, but that's not the man I want to be anymore.
Yeah.
To the crowd of the Fiend and all that. And violence is my only language. I've never really ever shown you that I could speak. Now, just that there is like gold to me.
Yeah.
So Bray's just that fucking good. So I gave that a high point. I just wish it would speed up a little bit more because we're going through the same thing every week of him talking to the Uncle Howdy. And it's like, okay, we need to step up a little bit.
Mm-hmm.
But I still gave it a high point because I just love Bray Wyatt.
Yeah.
The only low point I did have was Braun Strowman versus Ricochet. It was quick. The way he I mean, Imperium coming out, causing Braun the match, I get it. And that's a way to get pinned. And I'm not saying Ricochet beating Braun is bad. I'm just saying how they did it. It's like, okay, the Intercontinental Champion didn't want to face Braun and blah, blah, blah. It's like,
yeah,
I just didn't like how they did it. So I gave it a little point. But the SmackDown was decent. So that's all they had.
All right. Elio, what'd you have?
Yeah, pretty much had the same high points in Butch versus Santos Escobar, the Bray Wyatt promo. I said the Viking Raiders, and I like this new Viking Raiders.
Oh, speaking of Viking Raiders, I agree with you. I love it. But they fucked up already. You know why? Well, they're calling Sarah Logan Valhalla.
Oh.
Valhalla is not a name. It's a place.
Yeah.
Oh, really?
Yes. You don't call anybody. You don't, like, a person doesn't call themselves Valhalla. Valhalla for Vikings, okay, long story short. It's like how Christians or, religious people say when they die, they go to heaven. That's their kingdom. So with Vikings, they always say when they die, they go to Valhalla.
Oh.
Okay. So, like, when, Vikings were fucking crazy at the time, because they believe in Odin, Thor, or, is it Thor?
Yeah.
Am I wrong?
Yeah.
And Loki, those guys, that's who they really believed in. So, like, right when they go into battle, they'll look at each other sometimes and they'll be like, brother, if we die, I'll meet you in Valhalla. It's not, it's not a name of a person it's a place. So that's where they fucked up by calling Sarah Logan. I wish they called her Valkyrie, to be honest.
Right.
That would have been more suitable than Valhalla. It's like, no, I studied that shit. I was like, when they first said it, I was like, no, oh, damn, they just fucked it up.
Didn't they have something where they trademarked a variation of Valkyrie, like Valkyria or something?
Something like that, yeah.
I remember
that. They called her that.
Yeah. They could have went with that too, but it's like I said, and then the thing of it is, Michael Cole was trying to cover it up. Yeah, that's the name that they gave her. Who gave her that?
Yeah, I was gonna say, yeah. Now that I know what it is, like, no, that's bad.
It doesn't make sense.
No.
All right, what else you got, Elio?
Then for low points, the Strowman Ricochet, the way it ended, and the Raquel Shotzi shouldn't be as a Ronda Rousey.
Yeah.
Whenever Ronda did that, make Ronda Rousey, that looked terrible.
She looked like she had a unibrow.
I know. I was like, what is this
what is that?
Well, even the promo when they got done beating him up and then they went out, it was like, that's what we do. Beat him up. I was like, no, this was terrible.
They're like, okay, so the match is not going to happen. Then Shotzi comes out. Okay, we're gonna have a handicap match. No, then Raquel comes out. I'm like, wait, why?
And then they messed her up.
Yeah,
she's got a broken arm and a dislocated shoulder. All right, come on now.
Yeah,
and then Shotzi's like, she broke her arm even before she went into the ring. It's like, oh my god, what are you guys are doing?
Just too much. Too much.
Yeah. What else you got, Elio?
That's all I got.
All right, so overall, I gave SmackDown a C+ this week. Clay, what'd you give it?
All right, I gave it a B-.
Elio,
I
what'd you
gave
give
it a B- as well.
All right. You know what? Let's do the book first, and then we'll give our predictions for the Survivor Series game. All right?
Okay.
All right, those that are new to the show, basically what we do is we put the most ridiculous things that happen in the week of wrestling, and we do it just to get a good laugh, and sometimes we do it because shit gets so goddamn annoying that we have to keep reminding people of why we put it in this glorious book of ours.
Did we pick the A show?
No, we did not. So let's go into that first.
I was gonna say, wait a minute.
Thanks for reminding me. So let's do that first. Let's pick the A show, Battle of the A show. If you're new to that, basically what we do is we pick what we think was the A show for the week, and it's basically a competition between the brands, and it glasses all the way up to WrestleMania. With that being said, Clay, what is your pick for the A show this week?
Well, I'm going to go with SmackDown again this week. I enjoyed SmackDown a little bit more than I did Raw.
All right. Elio, what's your pick for the A show?
Same with Clay. I'm going to go with SmackDown.
All right. Wow. Fucking SmackDown wins it again this week.
4
That's like, what, 3 weeks in a row, right?
4.
4 weeks? Holy shit.
Yeah.
Wow.
So they're up to 6.
Wow. Look at that. They're creeping up. So, all right, let's go into the book. I'm not reading my spiel again, though. You guys ready?
Yep.
Yes, sir.
All right. Baldy Sam's, go fuck yourself.
Fuck him. Stays.
Kevin Dunn's camera shots.
Stays.
No Trick Willie shot.
Stays.
Sammy and Ty's tongue twisting.
Stays.
Chris's wizard.
Stays.
AEW's time management.
Stays.
JB Hammerpants.
Stays.
Carrion and Karen's mad scientist hair.
Stays. Why not? Sure.
Yeah, right. Orange's knapsack.
Stays. Did it again.
Yep.
Trick's non-fitted hat.
Stays.
AEW's absurd commentary.
Stays.
New entrant into the book, Tony Shitvani.
Stays.
And last but not least, fuck wrong with Tony Khan's eyes.
Stays.
Jesus, man. Unbelievable.
Better get close. We may throw Jericho in there.
I know. Yeah. Oh, my God.
If he comes out red in the face or red in the eyes, I'm going to lose my shit.
All right, let's get right into the Survivor Series pay-per-view. We're just going to give our predictions on who we're going to think is going to win. And again, like I said earlier, tomorrow night or later tonight, depending on when you're listening to this, we will have the Aftermath, Survivor Series Aftermath, with your host, Clay Cummings.
Yeah.
He runs that show. So
that's right. This is my fucking show.
All right. So these are not in order, so don't shoot the messenger. From what I got here, only 5 matches.
Yep.
That's right.
I got 5 matches in here as well.
Because I thought they were really going to do Bray versus LA Knight at Survivor
That's what
Series.
I thought. But then they always change stuff up at the last minute. They always add something.
That's true.
That is true. Yeah.
So, but speaking of Survivor Series, do you guys think that Bray will be there doing something?
Oh yeah, I would think so.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right. First matchup: AJ Styles versus Finn Balor. I'll go first. I'm gonna give it to AJ Styles. I think he's gonna win this one. He needs a win on the pay-per-view. Clay, who do you got?
Yeah, like you said, Tony, AJ does need a win for this. I thought I saw a thing the other day where AJ Styles hasn't won a pay-per-view match in 3 years?
Something like that,
yeah. I thought I saw a quote of that.
Yeah.
And I'm like, damn, AJ does need this win. So I'm going to give it to AJ
Big
Styles.
Time. Yeah.
Yes.
Julian, who you got? He fucking muted himself. Elio, who you got?
I'm unmuted.
I got AJ Styles.
Who you got?
AJ
Elio?
Styles.
AJ Styles?
Yep.
All right. Julian, who you got?
I got Finn Balor.
All right. Up next, we have the SmackDown Championship. Women's Championship, sorry. Ronda Rousey versus Shotzi. Clay, who you got?
I got Ronda Rousey in this. I don't see Shotzi winning at all.
Yeah. Julia, who you got?
I got Ronda Rousey, dominant win. But with the side note, I think we may see Sasha Banks tomorrow.
All right. Elio, who you got?
I got Ronda Rousey.
All right. Me, I'm going with Ronda. My thing is, I'm a big fan of Shotzi. Okay?
I am too. Yep.
I think they could have done a better job building this, though.
I agree.
This is a major pay-per-view, the top 4. And I don't think there was enough build for this to show. I mean, oh my God. The thing is, Shotzi's a very good-looking woman. She's got the look. She's got the attitude. For me, it's just I wish that they fucking built this a little bit better to make her more stronger. And they just did too. And that's why, and even on SmackDown, it's like, the fuck was that? That's not a way to build her up. But I don't know. We'll see. I mean, if Sasha Banks does show up, maybe she got a shot. But I don't know. We'll see. Up next is for the United States Championship, Seth Rollins versus Bobby Lashley versus Austin Theory. Julian, who you got on this?
I don't know. This is a toss-up. I think they're going to stick with Seth, but I'll be very surprised if they give it a Theory again.
Who's your pick?
Seth.
Okay.
There you go.
Elio, who's your pick on this?
I've got Seth.
Yeah, same here. I'm going with Seth. I think Bobby Lashley's going to go after Roman after this. I have that feeling. Clay, who you got?
I got to go with Seth Rollins.
All righty. Now the women's War Games match: Bianca Belair, Alexa Bliss, Asuka, Mia Yim, and now it's Becky Lynch versus Damage Control, Nikki Cross, and Rhea Ripley. Elio, who you got? Wait, is it Elio or me?
Yeah, no, it's on me.
Oh, it's on you. All right, go ahead. I'm sorry. God damn, Elio. Fuck.
Don't make the old man angry, Tony.
Shit, man. He was ready to chop my fucking head off.
He's going to take the pain and whoop you.
God damn. Who you got, Elio?
Okay, you know what? I'm gonna go with Team Bianca, but I think something's gonna happen with like Alexa Bliss.
I think so too.
I think so too. Yeah, I was waiting to hold the comments about Bray. I mean, I don't know if he would necessarily come out during this. But
no, I think they would just start playing with the Videotron and all the his symbol on there, the logo.
Yeah.
But what if she does this bullshit like she's possessed? You know, you think Alexa could pull that off?
I think she could, but I really hope she doesn't.
It was cool the first time, but like if you do this again, it's not gonna have that same feeling.
Yeah. That's true.
Yeah, and then she's done with this doll. Like that whole gimmick should just be done. Yep. Like I think she could pull it off because she's a good actress, but no, it's like beating a dead horse. It's just not there.
No, you know what? I do agree with you on that. I do.
Plus, it must be uncomfortable, like having to wear those white contact lenses.
Yeah, I wore those before, and they're thicker than normal contacts. They are, and like when you blink, they constantly get shoved right up, and then it slowly goes right back down. And they are very uncomfortable. I've worn them before, not that color, but I have worn. They're thick than normal contacts, for sure. Yeah, but I don't know. For me, like I said, I think something's going to happen where Damage Control is going to win. But you got Becky Lynch, and you're really going to have her lose her first match out. So I'm going to switch it back I'll go with the baby faces on this one. Clay, who you got?
I'm right there with you, man. I'm going to go with the baby faces, even though like the other team has Bayley, they have Rhea, but the other team has Becky, has Bianca. So I got to go with the baby faces in this one. I don't see how Damage Control's team could even win this, honestly, in my opinion. So,
or what about if Becky turns on Bianca to get the belt back? You know what I'm saying? I mean,
but they just turned her at SummerSlam.
Yeah, but she was also gone for 4 months.
That's true.
You know what I'm saying? So
she acted like the man again. You know what I'm saying? She got the whole man persona back. Which I love that Becky. Yeah. So I don't know. That could happen though. I can see it. But I'm still going with the baby faces.
All right, Julian, who you got?
I'm sticking with the heels. Heel night for me.
Okay. Final main event match. War Games. The Bloodline with Jey Uso, Roman Reigns, Jimmy Uso, Sami Zayn, and Solo Sikoa versus the Brawling Brutes, Drew McIntyre and Kevin Owens. It's on me. I'm giving it to the Bloodline.
Yeah.
Something's gonna happen though between Kevin Owens and Sami Zayn.
Did you see even on SmackDown tonight?
On SmackDown,
the tag titles.
Yeah. That could have been a hint.
Kevin Owens getting Sami Zayn's face. I'm not gonna let you do it.
Yeah. So oh man, did I just convince myself otherwise? No, I'm still gonna go with the Bloodline, but I think they're gonna start really advancing the story between Kevin Owens and Sami Zayn. Yeah, and they're gonna start going with that and then watch. It's gonna be like Jimmy was right all this time because it's gonna happen. I have that feeling. Clay, who you got?
I'm gonna say the Bloodline. Something for Gazy is gonna happen in this. I can guarantee it. Just like you said, with Kevin and Sammy, Jay getting involved, it's got to be something here to advance, like you just said, advance the story to it. But the Bloodline, We the Ones. I'm going all day on them.
All right. Julian, who you got?
Well, like I said, heel night. It's going to be heels. Bloodline.
Okay.
All right.
Elio, who you got?
The Bloodline.
I'm trying to be polite to you, Elio. Fuck. Try to be nice. That's why I was like, Elio, who you got? He gave me dirty look.
The Bloodline.
Fucking grilled me through the screen. Like, better fucking pick me, motherfucker. I'm sorry. Who you got, Elio?
Bloodline.
All right, Bloodline. There you go. And like I said, make sure you guys tune in tomorrow night. We will be doing the Aftermath show, so stay tuned for that. With that being said, I think that's the end of the show. But stay tuned for after the show because we have the 5-second shuffle championship, which the champion is still Elio Canella, undefeated in like 4 weeks, man.
I know.
And if you're new to that, basically all I do is I play a random song off my playlist. I only play 5 seconds of it. Or I hit the shuffle button. I only play 5 seconds of it. And these guys got to guess who it is. And the first one to 5 wins. And it's a little competition between these guys, you know, and then we actually, oh shit, we're almost done.
Yeah.
We're almost done with it.
Yeah.
At the end of the year. That's right. We started in the first week of January. What's the score, Elio?
So it is myself with 9, Clay has 8, and Julian has 1.
Wow.
All right.
So Julian can play spoiler. Clay. and Clay, if he gets a rain, he'll be tied up with Elio. And we might have to go to overtime. Fuck. Might have to go to overtime. Yeah.
I have to.
At the end of the month. At the end of the month of December. Wait, we're still in November. So December. Sorry, my bad. But like I said, it's just how we ride off into the sunset until next week. Or actually, no, fuck. Till tomorrow.
Tomorrow.
For the Aftermath show. Oh, wow. All right. With that being said, I'm your host, Tony Diaz, along with the $50 man.
Clay Cummings.
And the gentleman.
Elio Canella.
And El Zero Muto.
Julian Vasquez.
All right. Love, peace, and wrestling. We'll see you tomorrow night.
Peace out.
All right. Elio, you have champion's advantage. You can either go first or how I have it on my screen, it's Clay and then Julian. So you could pass it off to Clay.
I'll go first.
All right. Here's your first one.
Jushin Liger.
No, it is not. Clay for the steal.
Is that Hurricane?
No, it is not. Julian for the steal.
Pass.
It's Leva Bates from AEW.
Leva Bates. Oh,
Leva Bates is Leva?
Yeah, blue pants.
Oh, is it? Okay.
Yeah, that's blue pants.
Oh. All right.
You lucky motherfucker.
I know, right? It wasn't
That's blue pants?
It's the same person.
Yeah.
It was the same person though.
Leva Bates.
But I didn't know this was her song either.
Yeah, AEW.
So speaking of blue pants, which I forgot to mention that we have the forbidden songs. We got 4 of them. We've got Chris Benoit, Taz, Blue Pants, and the Reba song, Laugh, or whatever it's called. If
Reba Giggle.
Reba Giggle, yeah. So if any of those songs come up, then these guys get a minus. They get a subtraction from their score. So that's interesting. Wait a minute. We got to put a vote on this now. Should we put this one in there?
No. We said no.
I mean, it's not bad. I mean, we did it because those songs were pretty bad. So
yeah.
All right. So nobody gets a point. Goes to Clay. Here's your first one. Here you go.
Naomi.
Yes, Naomi. You are on the board with one. Goes to Julian. Here's your first one.
That's Psycho Sid?
No, it is not. Elio for the steal.
Dungeon of Doom.
Yes, Dungeon of Doom. WCW.
Dang.
Yeah. All right. Goes to Elio. Elio's on the board with one. Clay's got 1. Julian's got 0. But Elio can be up 2 with this one. Here you go.
Yeah. 3-6, mafia. Whoa. Hey, yeah. Whoa.
You know, why do we get that song every single time?
Mark Henry.
Mark Henry, yes.
Jeez.
I'm even thinking about putting that as a forbidden song.
Really? It's a good song, though.
It is a good song, but we get it a lot.
That's true.
Seriously, I think in 1 month's time, we must have gotten this song like 6 times.
Wow.
Yeah.
I mean, I'm exaggerating about that, but
well,
seriously,
it's true. It just feels like every
other week,
4 episodes, and it'd be one Mark Henry.
Yeah.
So, I don't know.
What do you guys think? We'll put a vote to it. Should we or should we not put this as a forbidden song?
Nah, I don't think so. No.
That's because you know it.
No, for one. Two, the only reason why we have those 4 forbidden songs, there's a reason.
Yeah,
either the
true.
song is stupid or we don't like the person. So we can't really do that to Mark Henry.
Yeah.
All right.
Yeah. You guys agree?
I was trying to add more.
I understand. But
all right.
I know that one, Tony. Come on.
All right, goes to Clay. Clay can be tied up with Elio with this one. Here he goes.
TJP?
No, it is not. Julian for the steal.
Is that Kip Sabian?
No, it is not. Elio for the steal.
Is that Brian Cage?
No, it is not. Wrong Brian. It's Brian Pillman Jr.
Oh.
Dang, we get his songs a lot too.
Yeah,
they're all different.
Oh yeah. All right, goes to Julian. Will he get his first one with this one? Here you go.
Brian Cage?
No, it is not. Elio for the steal.
Scorpio Sky.
No, it is not. Clay for the steal.
Buddy Murphy.
No, it is not. It's Jeff Cobb.
It's
an AEW theme. Yeah. All right, goes to Elio. Elio can be up 3 with this one. Here you go.
I'm here to show the world. I'm here to show the world.
Dolph Ziggler.
Dolph Ziggler, yes. Elio is up 3 to Clay's 2 to Julian's 0.
I have 1.
Yeah, you got 1. I said that, right?
Yeah. No, you said 2. I have 1. So.
Oh, did I say 2? Oh.
Yeah, you're good.
All right, go. But you can have 2 with this one. Here you go.
Yeah. Razor Ramon.
Yes, Razor Ramon.
Yeah.
You're on the board with 2. We had this one before, and you picked Mankind. Remember that?
Yes, I do. That was when I was on, one of my first episodes. I did that.
Yeah, that shit was funny. All right, you're on the board with 2. Elio's got 3. Julian's got 0, living up to the name. But will he get his first one? Here you go.
Cody Rhodes.
Thank you.
Cody Rhodes.
Thank you. I saw your face and you were puzzled. I'm like, bro.
I did too. I was like, what the fuck?
Oh.
All right, he's on the board with 1. Goes to Elio. Elio can get 4 with this one. Here you go.
Oscar.
No, it is not. Clay for the steal.
Oh gosh, dang it. Wait a minute. Oh my God, I just fucking lost it. Ember Moon. No, it's not.
No, it's not. Julian for the steal.
Alexa Bliss.
Alexa Bliss.
Fuck.
I'm kicking
I
myself.
fucking lost it. I swear to God, I had it. And
I'm kicking myself.
Wow.
Okay.
All right.
That's what happens when you don't use a theme for a long period of time.
Yeah. All right. Goes to Clay. Clay can be tied with Elio with this one. Here you go.
Tajiri?
Yes, Tajiri.
Yeah. Get that, but not Alexa Bliss. Jesus Christ.
You know, you could have had 4 with that one too.
Yeah, I know.
But you're tied up with Elio. It's on Julian. Julian's got 2, but could be tied up with you guys with this one. Here you go.
Pass. I don't know what that is.
Elio for the steal.
Is that Lucha Brothers?
No, it is not. Clay for the steal.
Serena Deeb.
No, it is not. We talked about him earlier. It's Tozawa.
Oh, darn.
All right. goes to Elio. Elio can have 4 with this one. Here you go.
Is that Layla Hirsch?
No, it is not. Clay for the steal.
Jamie Hayter?
No, it is not. Julian for the steal.
Candice Michelle?
No, it is not. It's Ryan Nemeth.
Oh, geez. We
Dolph's,
were all off.
Dolph's brother.
Where's he at?
I know. Where's he been?
Right? Not at the factory no more.
Right? All right. Goes to Clay. He can have 4 with this one. Here you go.
This is
Wardlow.
Yes, Wardlow.
Yes.
You are on the board with 4. It's right on to Julian. How'd you miss that? You could have won.
I know.
All right, goes to Julian. Here you go.
Oh my God. What's it? Ethan Page?
No, it is not. Elio for the steal.
Tony Nese.
No, it is not. Clay for the steal and the win.
Cedric Alexander.
No, it is not. It's Skylar Moore.
Who's that?
From AEW.
Okay.
Oh, all right.
Why not?
Right? All right. It goes to Elio. Elio has 3 and can be tied up with Clay with this one. Will it be another softball? Here you go.
God save the king. The king.
Triple H.
Triple H, yes.
Yes.
Elio's tied up with Clay with 4. It's on Clay. He could win it with this one. Here you go.
MVP.
Yes, MVP.
Yes.
Clay wins it. This is getting interesting.
Yes.
So right now it's all tied up, right, Elio?
Yep,
It
at
is.
9.
Tied up at 9 with about what? 4 weeks to go? Something like that, right?
Yeah.
About 4 weeks to go?
Yep.
Because we got our Friday night show. It's on the 30th, I think, right? December?
Yeah.
Yep.
So, wow. This is going to
This
come down to
game.
the wire. Now,
It
but
is.
here's the deal. Now, Clay is going to have to hold on to this as long as he can.
Might
So,
lose
Clay,
it
you
tomorrow
got to
night,
play.
too.
Oh,
24
shit, that's
hours.
right.
Yeah.
That's right.
Yeah.
We got
for our champion.
Yeah. Oh, damn.
Wow.
Whoa.
You went, bro, that hurt.
But
That hurt.
even still, so we got that aftermath tomorrow. And then we got, I think, like 4 more weeks. So that's 5 shuffle games there. No, 6, because there should be a pay-per-view in December, right or no?
No, I don't think there is.
Oh, there's
No?
not?
I don't think there is.
Oh, shit, that's right.
They have
WWE. Yeah, that's right. So there's only going to be 5 games left, 5 or 6 maybe. So,
Ooh,
Clay, you're going to have to try to hold on for 5 to 6 shows.
It's going to be
to
rough,
this
but I
belt.
think I can do it.
You think so? Elio held on for 4.
Yeah, but that's Elio. I'm the $50 man.
Will you be able to hold on to it till the end of December? The score is tied. Julian can play spoiler and throw a screwball into this whole thing. It's getting interesting, folks. Make sure you tune in tomorrow for Aftermath. Thank you for listening. We don't own the rights. See you tomorrow night.
I'm here to do my thing, I'm here to bring the pain. I'm never ever gonna change. Like Tropicana, I got the juice. All for the least, they let the dog loose. Don't make me call up the crew. Now they getting scared when I call up a truce. I'm the one like Neil, cocky like Teal. Nobody can guard me like I'm shooting a free throw. This is illegal, my flow is legal. And it's me, it will never be a sequel. See, I'm fly like a pelican. And while I'm here, yeah, I'm gonna represent. If you're sick, then I'll be your medicine. And you already know who I'm better than. No doubt, yep, I'm a veteran. And when done, you gon' think you got ran over by elephants. since I came, ain't been the same like